right, Leo, something about a siren, whether this is like a fire alarm, a smoke detector, an ambulance, a police car, something about a siren, some type of siren. I mean, it could be just as simple as a whistle, but I feel like it's like an actual siren or a smoked alarm. Or what's going on with Leo? You may be realizing that you don't get a second chance, so you're being confident in the action that you take now. It's like, you know what? I'm going to indulge in my life as it is. I'm going to make sure that I'm happy and satisfied. You also may not be decided when it comes to a person. Like, you're not sure if they're being strategic, or you're not sure what they're trying to do when it comes to you. Somebody also haven't apologized. Somebody needs to apologize. Maybe they feel like they're not sure if they're going to be forgiven. Even if they take the action, they feel like they can to kind of bring this all together. Yeah. There was some type of betrayal, and you know that somebody's going to want to heal and or move on. There's going to be some type of break in communication. Either you know this or this has already happened. And maybe you feel like you made the wrong decision. You made the wrong judgment call. Maybe you felt good in the moment that you were doing this, and or you decided to be strategic and or be a part of this betrayal or heartbreak. But it's like, okay, well, now you see the practicality of it and what it brought to your life, or what it actually meant to be a part of this. You've actually sat down and thought about it. And now you want the chance to restart some type of opportunity. But you feel like as much as you want to, you know, lay down your guard, somebody is fully guarded against you. Yeah, and maybe they're kind of isolating you, or you feel left out in general. But again, maybe you want to take the opportunity to talk to someone. You're like, okay, put your guard down. I put my guards down. We can isolate, you know, any type of bullshit and just figure out where the balance comes in. Figure out how to make this thing practical. It's like we don't have to fight. We can avoid something. We don't have to do something. What's going to be their response? I don't know if they're going to see it that way. For whatever reason, it seems like they're going to try to be patient with their response and or their action. But they're going to feel like something was just ain't worth it. You know, so whatever you got to say is not worth the value. It's not worth the betrayal. It's not worth the heartache. So they're going to choose themselves. Or this is you. I don't know what this is about, Leo. Let's move on. Let's just move on from here. Okay. What's going on with Leo? Okay, there could be some type of opening. There could be some type of job, position, or something you need to speak up. You need to do something. Somebody may create some type of platform and or do something on social media. It's time. Go ahead and let go of any type of scars and or fears. You may be feeling upside down when it comes to something that you're trying to create, but it's just a part of the journey. Okay, yeah, you planted some type of seed, and you may be feeling confused about it. This is also giving somebody could be pregnant or thinking that they're pregnant, and again, they're not sure how they feel about it on the soul level. They need something to be crystal clear. Yeah. You may have intense love for someone. But I feel like sometimes y'all can feel like opponents. It feels like sometimes y'all can, somebody gets into the situation when they don't really know their worth and or what they're doing. It feels like a whole lot of sacrifices. So make sure you have healthy boundaries when it comes to this. Because somebody may be having some type of emotional emotional baggage, and you need balance, or they do. If you're trying to bring in love and or marriage, it seems like you're bringing it in. You're making sure that you know that every step counts when it comes to the people that just want to link with you. So you're being smart about your choices. Okay. Yep, you're getting rid of people that just want to link with you. You also could be focusing on increasing your income, your finances. You may feel like something's a challenge right now. but you have endless time and possibilities to create this. All right, so you got enlightenment and or hope is on the horizon, even if there's something that's going on with your job. Okay, you're just kind of like, I got to be strategic about this. All right, I feel like that was kind of a lot. I feel like somebody got a lot to say, a lot to unload off their chest so they can finally breathe. And then they just gonna be like, okay, so what do you think about all that? And you're gonna be like, that was a lot. What's going on for Leo? Alright, so you may not see how something is going to be successful out here, but you can turn it around. Okay? You may have to have the passion in or the drive for it, even in the moments that you feel like something is disrupted. There may be a disruption in your finances and or your job. If this somehow brings you to tears, make sure you cleanse your eyes and then figure out why this is bringing some type of goodness to you, because you definitely may be sad for a time. But again, like I said, as soon as you get over the sadness, there's happiness right behind it. You'll realize that you're protected, and then this is going to actually give you some type of balance once you see it for what it is. That's going to be important. But once you get through this, especially if this is like you lose your job and now you're going to start your own business, you got to be hungry for it. Okay, you got to make sure it's something that you actually have a passion for, and not that you're just doing for finances. Okay, congrats in advance. All right, what's going on for Leo? You could be dealing with the Capricorn, or maybe when you're hearing a song from Lotto, it's going to be important. You may feel like you're unable to retrieve your stuff from a situation and or a person, okay? Something is just there, the decision, but it seems like something has your attention now. Someone is no longer able to give misleading information because you cut them off and or they're being cut off. Repurpose your time versus focusing on this, okay? You could be getting your body right, getting back into the gym, exercising and walking more. Yes, he knows about him, she knows about her. Someone has some type of fertility concerns, whether this is like, oh, will I ever get pregnant? What's going on with this birth? What's going on with this pregnancy? Is this child's mine? Something like that is going on. Should I keep the baby? Some type of fertility concerns. All right. Somebody put too many people in your business, so you got to keep it quiet when it comes to them, because then they start lying, they start gossiping, and it's just, it is what it is. Okay, if you had a question, the answer is yes. Someone could feel like they dropped a dime for a penny. Okay, someone did tell you the truth, or they're going to tell you the truth. They have something of yours, and maybe they're refusing to get it back, or they're making it hard for you to get something back. They could be paying you late and or just owing you some type of finances. Somebody purposely gave misleading information to someone they thought wasn't going to ask questions. But again, something is coming to a full circle. And you're going to have some type of recognition. A very depressed person could be out here. A very depressed person could be around you. So be careful, because somebody could be so temperamental, it's scary. Okay, somebody's attracted to your mind. You're about to have a good talk and or a good time with a friend. Somebody used all of the money and the energy and the resources on a person or a situation that was not even in your best interest. Okay, you may feel like somebody got the best part of you, but they actually didn't. Somebody's going to be rambling on and on and on, and it's like, you know what, I don't even have time for this. Someone is no longer attractive to you. Okay, someone is not letting you get away again, or so they think. Okay, a restraining order. As soon as I say so as they think, a restraining order is out here. So it's kind of like, you know what, it ain't really your choice. I'm not dealing with this. Okay, someone won't speak up about something even though they know they owe you an apology, but the leverage has shifted. Just sit back and watch.